So you got the Bears. I hope you tear your tail up. I ain't hating on him. I hope you tear your tail up. I'm rooting for him.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudner. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you. Balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it. It gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
And the Vikings won.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Okay, he didn't break down the whole way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. That's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Rush coming.
What about the Jets?
They ain't popped up yet. I got
a few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll run it now out of the gun and able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the
that's their third win.
Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Johnson from the gun on 3rd down. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. Now Johnson throwing on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
They lost by 3.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Off the play fake. Johnson rolling to his left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, everybody's still on.
Looking to throw. Perfect. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
4 yards on the completion, and it's...
He said what he was selling at the team?
They'll try to convert on
3rd and 6
after the 4-yard completion. Back to throw.
I said if it's some ties too, I buy some of them.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
That first quarter, they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Being chased out left. And his throw is incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. From the gun on 3rd down, Johnson. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to the play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Dang, who hurt?
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Falcons are out.
What was wrong with him, man? Say it again.
It's been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now. and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, that's 5 weeks right there. He ain't gonna play against D.
Right there on the field, trying to figure out who can gain an advantage, gain some field position, trying to get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like
who that was?
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost
that wasn't a creative player, was it?
Nah, that wasn't me. That wasn't my favorite player.
On 1st and 10. This pass complete to Higgins.
You got him on the bench.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down is Woods. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield.
Nah, I just turned it. It was done. It was coming through on my phone from your broadcast. I just turned my phone down, so it's all good.
Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quinton Williams in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
Dice that nigga up, Murphy.
Back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
You got that white boy out there. That white boy was catching that thing, man.
Officially 5 on the return.
AJ or somebody catching that rock.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah,
Mark Jackson must be old, man. This nigga done fell off the map.
Not one that I've ever met.
10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Here's Johnson. Going to throw again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
Yeah, who you got from Carolina?
And you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one.
That guy right there that just caught on the sideline, 18.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, number 84.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line.
82-1.
And it's 2nd and goal now.
He dropped it. How you say he a beast?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
All right.
He'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
51, Mike 51. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Johnson from the gun, he'll throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. from 6 yards away. And the Falcons push further out in front. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Maybe I spoke too soon about Lamar Jackson.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Picking up the pace.
Out to the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe
they say no, I say yeah.
And you know me well. Winning games
give me the ball, then.
Means starting with the running
game. They robbed them niggas then,
continue to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they?
If it's a catch, then it was a touchdown. If he fumbled, how you gonna catch the ball in the end zone and fumble, and we recover and it says a touchback? If it's a catch, then it's a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7.
If it's not a catch, then it's not a fumble.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh well.
It's Huff. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That's all I'm saying, nephew.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like
caught it in the end zone. I hit him, and they said he fumbled. But if he caught it in the end zone, at the point it became a catch, it was a touchdown. But if he didn't catch it, then it should have been a fumble. Should have been incomplete. So it should have been incomplete or a touchdown, but they called it a catch in the end zone and then a fumble.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards is the pickup there.
They didn't cheat me, they cheated the computer.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
But if the receiver caught it, you have to catch it before it can be a fumble, right?
2nd down. 2nd and 6.
And if he caught it, then he was in the end zone, so it should have been a touchdown.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made.
And if he dropped it, if he caught it and didn't have possession of it, that's why, they didn't call it a touchdown, then it shouldn't have been a fumble because he didn't catch it.
You know, I'm going to lean towards the defender.
It was messed up all the way around.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play in football.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 8. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From 19 yards away, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half.
The previous play is under review.
Who that, Diggs?
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
That was Diggs.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
Bro,
and
Ruggs.
the end result is a Bears touchdown. After the touchdown,
get that nigga Ruggs.
kick it off.
Pick that nigga Diggs.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Huh? I can't hardly hear you.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack.
My players don't make that.
So far is the possibility of
my guys working on the plantation.
through the air first. Maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on. And then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play.
My guys get paid in free agency.
They're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
You come over in free agency, you got paid. Like Fitzpatrick got like a 1-year deal worth $30 million. And I re-signed that nigga for peanuts.
Stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That's what I gotta do to get them points up and get them. But it's gonna be a 1-year deal, so I can re-sign him.
Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Y'all created the system. I just take advantage of it.
They're not gonna hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Throwing the football.
Trader had me pick Ward Dunn instead of Ray Rice, man.
Right now, he's under 50%.
I went and traded Ward Dunn quick. Had to go get Ray Rice, man. Ward Dunn was not cut. Ray Rice pretty good. I got this nigga on the bench, but this time will come. McFarland like 8-9 year vet, so
at the line prepping for their next
he might have 3 or 4 good seasons out there, depending on how good the rookie is. My rookie is an X factor running back if I can get him. I can get him on the field. Running back by committee, man. You know what I'm saying? Next man up type of deal.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
One is my starting running back, the rookie my backup, one my 3rd down back, and I got like Booth, I think, is the power back.
So we're at halftime.
McFarland get most of the carries, but everybody else may get 3 or 4 carries a game.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get
where it's gonna be, man. Till you step up into that road.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25.
McFarland almost got cut, man. Who? McFarland, my starter. He almost got cut, man, but he came out that first game, man, and made a statement, so I kept him running.
The offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. Touchdown number 12 on the year.
Oh, that nigga bingo. Man, what was that guy name, man?
Teams always want to send messages.
I had high hopes for that nigga.
Statement there to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in.
Dang, what was that guy name, man? Hell, I cut him 3 years ago, maybe.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
That nigga was quick too, man. He had a low rating, man, but he was just fast. He could fit the system. I could run with him.
Of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown.
He probably in free agency somewhere.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throw over the middle, taken in. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Who that, Murphy? Oh, that Ruggs.
And to give this time to the
This
tailback.
nigga hurt him.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35
Hey man,
to
the Falcons
36.
uniform don't look half bad on the game.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But
The Rams uniform don't look that bad
to
either.
your back, let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good
Rams got new uniform.
Give him 9.
Patriots just changed their numbers. They striping. Browns got new uniforms that really don't look too different. The Bucks got new uniforms that really don't look too different. Falcons got complete redesign. Rams got a new logo and new designs. The Chargers got new uniforms, but they look the same. It's like 2 other teams got new uniforms.
And now a fumble. The ball's
The
out.
Colts got new uniforms, but they all they did was change their logo, and they just put like a did something with the little crook on their logo. You really can't. I had a hard time figuring out what they changed.
I don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the
It was like
ground.
18
Whether you
seconds.
get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Defense.
So give them the yardage on the
Mess
pass
out of this
and half the
thing.
distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Well, that was y'all shutout.
Incomplete.
I got like 4 shutouts this year, man. And one of my shutouts, the offense threw a pick 6, and then another one they scored at like
the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the
a minute left to go in the game. Other than that, I'd have had about 6 shutouts. I got 4 though.
Looking to throw. Murphy. Trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work
No,
many
he broke that
times.
tackle.
In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down and more past the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Johnson now on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Who
I
that?
expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
What'd he do? Get the pick?
Pressure, and he's
he
taken
got beat
down.
on the
A
cover.
Bear sack.
Like, recover real fast.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best
You got some coaches over there coaching him up, man.
Offensive guys do. They know how to beat
They
the
didn't have
offensive
that
linemen across
in
from them. What moves
Atlanta,
they need to
man.
do to set him up? This guy's been pretty good at it all
Couldn't
game
coach him
long.
up in Atlanta.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
Dang it. Oh, I
Take
say,
over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the
say,
field.
man, y'all popped it up like that, man. They could have caught us, but they stopped the clock.
in the red zone. Costly.
Let them slide.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points
Russell
already. We're
getting
already
that
in a
fire.
spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board
Kick
for
the field
sure,
goal.
and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Back to throw. Murphy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
You ain't going nowhere.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down.
Yeah.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Woods. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Back now here on EA Sports.
What time it is? Trina's still up doing orders.
They trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring.
I said, what time it is? Trina's still up doing orders.
Looking for the end zone.
It used to be going to bed about 9:30.
Picked off with great anticipation. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle.
Nah, I heard you talking to a while ago, I think.
They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
Jeez.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field, and the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drop.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. Well, that's 3 picks. He's now
Come on, Murphy.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce
he is into the
They might win in 2 games.
touchdown.
I ain't see it. My bad, they won.
Touchdown. And the Falcons use the
Who they played again?
their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Oh, yeah. Bengals sorry, too, man.
defense is on the board. We do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory, like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10.
Come on. Oh, you said Philly won.
Murphy throwing again.
Yeah, they up 7-6. I was going to say, come on, Giants, man.
He's
But
taken down, but able to slip across
got
the
y'all
35.
said they won.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Murphy, operating from the gun. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Murphy from the gun. He'll throw. That is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game.
He threw it. Oh, he threw it out of bounds.
Thought
he was going to throw a touchdown.
Where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard
Murphy,
game.
rookie year and his sophomore year, he was pretty good.
And amongst his team, how do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them.
I thought he was going to give me a lot of trouble over there in Chicago,
they're going to
man.
have any shot at this thing, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Murphy firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how
I can't believe Shaw, my linebacker, ain't even got a star trait, man. Not only is he not a superstar, he ain't even got a star trait. Is that an incomplete pass or a fumble?
You want to show them differently.
If you throw it to the other one, is it a fumble?
And now the throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
That's a forward pass to the left
5
side.
yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
I can't even get my man
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
a superstar trait, man.
And a 1st down for Atlanta.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
You got to make
Confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on.
He ain't even got a star trait, though, dog.
Look like turtle at this point. You just go
He's still normal.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
And he was a 1st round draft pick, man.
Look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Buying time to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big
He caught that, though. Them rubber fellas popped up.
call there. That brings up 4th.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. One of these quarterbacks going to learn. You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
You challenged that?
Yeah, I challenged that.
Oh, they said you didn't catch it. That's a catch, then.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach,
They called it incomplete?
I don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
Yeah,
At the end of the day, it all
him.
comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a
Brian
sudden,
Flores, man.
Yeah, when you take a look at
He
it,
getting fired at the end of the year,
you
dog.
believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
He doing better. I can't even pick a play. He doing better because I ain't like him at all when I first got him. He was about to be crazy.
And they're going to take it all the way
He
down.
coached me for about 2 games.
Huh?
He was my coach for about 2 games.
Delay of game, offense.
Cut that nigga, dog. Try to get a nigga a chance, man. Well, that joke was playing so slow. Now they finna score, man, with 5 minutes left. On their last possession. Dang. Messing up my shit up.
He gonna bear that. I'm trying. He was. His foot was on the white line.
Punter. He's been terrific so far.
No, you still looking at the replay.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Oh, he fumbled. Get it, get it. Yes.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone.
Reserve the shutout.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Boom.
Murphy now throwing on first down. Open man is Higgins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
I should have ran the clock up.
12 yards and a first down for the Bears. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Murphy operating from the gun. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
What are the odds of me getting the first overall pick?
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Yeah.
A gain of 6 there on first.
What happened?
They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not
Who you got? The Jets, right?
Yeah, and if you can't really
Jets is
downfield, take the short routes. But
the Jets is your lowest pick right now, right?
The Colts got a tie.
But this time it's incomplete.
They got 4 wins.
It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way.
Look, make sure you ain't what you call it?
After 2 first downs, they get another
force and wins,
first and 10 at the 45. Back to throw. Murphy. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
2 minutes.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
All right, 3:43. Run the clock out and get y'all another shut out.
Tackles made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. Looking to throw. Murphy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
No gain, and it's 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, that was contact, but
2 minutes.
they kept that flag in
2-minute warning.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Detroit first down.
But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And this is going to be
Terry said D1 and done, huh?
That should just about seal it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have an onside
you the only
kick.
one
They didn't get it.
that's got multiple wins.
Before they put the toe to the leather on that one.
Unless you lose this year,
Slim.
somebody else will have multiple
And I do
wins.
believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll give it here to his running back. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Sean McVay might well go ahead and retire, man. He's struggling.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
Makes me what happened to John Harbaugh, man.
And drop behind the
he retired.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Falcons, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it'll be...
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the board is my home and there's so many bills. Word in my dome like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm sturdy as hell, as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs and hippies. Women like think you know what I'm about. I'm not. This stereotypes, they do not fit me. I'm bigger than life.